You are listening to Round Rock ISD Football, presented by Covert Ford. Now let's head to the field with Alan Cepeda.
We are broadcasting live from Monroe Stadium in Austin, Texas for tonight's 25-6A district matchup between the undefeated 7-0 Vandegrift Vipers and your 2-5 Cedar Ridge Raiders. Alan Cepeda, Michael Alvarez, and Emmanuel Ramirez with you here from Monroe Stadium. Really excited to bring you kickoff in a couple of minutes. Emmanuel, tough loss last week. Cedar Ridge, they kind of showed some fight in the second half, but just really couldn't overcome those turnovers. But you love how they fought all the way to the end.
Yeah, absolutely, and you can expect the same thing here tonight. They're definitely going to fight all the way until the end, until, like you said last week, there's triple zeros on the clock or on the scoreboard. Like you said, it was just a tough one. I think it's important that they were able to get that one off their minds coming into this week, and they're able to really just kind of focus on this one today as you see them coming out.
Cedar Ridge, all white uniforms, purple and black, lettering and numbering. Get a chance to redeem themselves, but no easy tests tonight against the Vandegrift Vipers. They come into tonight's game averaging 43.1 points per game. They are at Emmanuel a plus 242 points for versus against. The defense is only allowing 4.75, again, 4.75 points per game allowed in district play. They have not allowed a touchdown since September 29th. So in the month of October, they have not allowed a touchdown. I went to Manor, blanked a very good Round Rock team last week, 45-3 on Thursday night. So Cedar Ridge is going to have their hands full.
Yeah, like you said, this one's going to be a difficult one. It's going to be a big task, but as we just talked about it, there is a lot of fight in this team, both on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball. I think, again, we're going to see that fight tonight, and they're not going to go out. They're not going to go down quietly.
So, some highlights from last week. Jordan Ramsey, 2 touchdowns, had a really big drive where he had the big 54-yard catch and then an 11-yard touchdown, a quick 3-play drive, and they were able to move the ball quickly, and he had a touchdown earlier in the game at the end. The Adams hadn't played a varsity snap ever. Here he is jumping right in and picking up right where the team left off last year, 7-0. And it's also Miles Coleman, the 5'6", all-everything receiver committed to North Texas. 48 catches, 758 yards, 9 touchdowns. How about this, Emmanuel? Last year, and again, an extended playoff season, 99 catches for a high school kid to go with a career of 28 touchdowns. This kid has done everything as a 3-year varsity letter player, committed to North Texas, again, pairing up with Eli Adams, Brock Chilton, and Jordan Oliver. And then they have Jay Skoglin and Bryce Altrudo on the tight ends. They got weapons. We're probably going to be seeing a bunch of their players as well. As you look on the bench, they got 60 at midfield, waiting for a signal to see who's going to win the toss and who's going to receive. As we're waiting for an announcement from the PA announcer. A little bit behind schedule because of senior night, and the thing with senior night, we talked about it with Cedar Ridge's senior night last week, is it's not just the players, it's the athletic trainers, it's the band, it's the dance crew, it's everybody involved, and they get a chance to get recognized as well and get on the field with their family.
Yeah, you talked about this, and it's so true. There are so many other people that go into making an athlete's career, however young it is, parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts. So many people sacrifice their time and their effort to be able to make sure that they get to end up playing on Friday nights, putting on that jersey, and really getting the stardom that they end up receiving. So it's a grace.
All right, we're ready to go. Alan Cepeda, Emmanuel Ramirez, Michael Alvarez with you from EW Monroe Stadium in Austin, Texas, in the 4 Points area. Cedar Ridge will receive the opening kickoff. Back deep, Andrew Johnson and Josiah Ray. Probably get a chance to see Charlie Reed kicking off for the Vandegrift Vipers. 6 extra points and a field goal last week for Reed. Energy flowing here. Again, as we mentioned, middle school night, senior night, big district game, 25-6A Vandegrift, 7-0 on the season, trying to keep their record perfect. Next week they have Vista Ridge at Gupton Stadium. Your Cedar Ridge Raiders have Round Rock at Kelly Reeves and McNeil at Kelly Reeves to close out the season. 2-5 so far, 0-4 in district, excuse me. So high kick, Ray will field it at the 2. Up across the 10. Dives forward, about the 13-yard line. So that's where Cedar Ridge will start. 1st and 10 from their own 13-yard line. So see if they start trying to maybe start calling for some fair catches to get the ball to 25.
Right, yeah. I think he saw that he had maybe a little bit of a crease, tried to get there, try to get to the edge, just try to break it open. Take a look for some kind of, trickery or just some creative plays to be had for the entire game, really.
1st and 10, Jakari Killingsworth in the shotgun set. Back to pass on 1st down. Throws one deep in the middle of the field, just out of the reach of Jake McGill. And an extra big hit by Hollister Stevens, the strong safety. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, just missed him a little bit. It was a tight window to try to fit it into, especially with the safety coming over the top. He looked like he almost had that one there. We'll see if they go back to it.
2nd down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Killingsworth keeps it on a direct snap, gets across the 15 up to the 20-yard line. Going to set up a 3rd down and manageable right now. 7-yard pickup.
Offensive line getting a good push there on the right side. Jackson Tenbush, the junior, number 70, getting the push, try to open up the hole.
Here we go, Emmanuel. 3rd down and 3 early on for the Cedar Ridge offense. First drive of the game, 11:20 and counting left to go in the 1st quarter. No score. Killingsworth from the shotgun. On the ground of Malik Hamilton. And he's stopped for a 1-yard loss. 4th down and 4, and Cedar Ridge probably going to have to punt this away backed up in their own territory.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you understand they're probably thinking pass. Should we go for the pass? Should we try to catch them off guard, maybe run it off the tackle? Not able to work there. But do not abandon the run game. It's very important to continue to reload. We talked about it before the broadcast, right? You have a different quarterback last year. You come into this one, new quarterback, you're thinking, okay, is this offense still going to be the same? And it is, if not possibly even better.
So here's Hamilton to kick off to Vandegrift. They'll get their first offensive drive of the night. High kick. Fielded at the 38. Wide receiver head coach, former Longhorn wide receiver as well. So you know they've been trained the right way, and they've been competitive ever since they could walk. So 10:18 left to go, 1st quarter, no score. 2-0, Vipers on the safety. When Cedar Ridge went to punt on 4th down. Empty set for Deuce. So he brings in Oliver behind him. Timeout Vandegrift. First play of the game. They're going to call a timeout.
Just before the play clock ran out, that one was ticking down to 0. I think they were trying to get into too many checks. Ended up running out of time.
So instead of getting a 5-yard penalty, Drew Sanders calls his first timeout, 10:18. Drew Sanders has been the only head coach in Vandegrift history since 2009 when the program started, has amassed over 100 wins for the coach from Mexia, Texas.
Yeah, like I said, it's a very good program. Prides themselves in their ability to be competitive every single year. This year, no different.
All right, so here we go now. 1st and 10 from the Cedar Ridge 48-yard line for the Vipers. Empty set again for Deuce Adams. Another whistle on the field. Trying to maybe figure out the play clock. Yeah, the play clock has 29 minutes. It's on a countdown. We got to get that back to 10:18. I thought last week was Friday the 13th. Here we go here.
Yeah, bizarre. It looks like they're not able to get that down yet.
This is why you need those referees to have the microphones that work.
Right.
If you're watching the NFL or in college, they'll just scream out, hey.
Clock is not right. We are
Clock.
now down to 28:44. Ah, there we go. We are back to 10:18.
Eddie Carruthers. EJ
Has a lot of speed on their team. On the offensive side of the ball as well, it's going to be very tough to get around the edge.
2nd down and 11. Vandegrift leads at 9-0. They move Gentry.
If they can get something here on a long 3rd down.
3rd down and 11. Line to gain is the 35-yard line. Cedar Ridge kind of trying to keep this drive alive as Killingsworth changes direction on direct snap, and they close on him right away, and they say that the ball is loose. Waiting for the signal. Vandegrift says they have it, and they do. So Killingsworth turns the ball over on a fumble and another short field for the Vipers as the last drive started at the Cedar Ridge 48-yard line. This one's going to start at the 24.
And we may have a Viper down, unfortunately.
All right, well, to that, and we'll be right back after this.
There's nothing quite like Central Texas high school football.
Beautiful day to play some football, boys.
Under the lights. Join iHS fans Rick Epstein and Jeff Power each week as they shine the spotlight on area high school football teams, players, and coaches. Tuesday night will be live.
A little bit of a busted play there. I think he was hoping to plant his feet and throw, but I think he got tripped up there, decided, you know what, I'm just going to eat it, see if I can grab some yards.
Quickly, 3rd down and 5. 5:40 left to go in the first quarter. 9-0 Vandegrift, they lead it. This would be a huge stop for the Raiders. They can get this offense off the field and see if Vandegrift will elect to kick a field goal. Line again is the 14-yard line. Double tight end set. On the ground, Andrew Johnson. Forward progress up to the 29-yard line. A 1-yard pickup will set up a 3rd down and 6 when we come back to start the second quarter, as we just wait for the official time to go off. And there it is. 16-0 Vandegrift leads it at the end of 1. We'll be right back after this.
Longtime McNeil parent Brian Kerman is a realtor who works for RE/MAX Capital City. Brian is involved in helping Round Rock families buy, sell, invest, and lease properties, and has been doing so for over 24 years. As a thank you to the community, he will be honored to donate $1,000 to your favorite booster club or at briankerman@remax.net. Visit Maze Street Boutique in Round Rock for all your shopping needs. Whether you're looking for a special gift,
Hamilton picks up 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8.
And great job by Killingsworth on that last play. He hung in there. He took a shot. He was able to deliver the ball well enough for Reese Brooks to go up and get it. 2nd and 8 now.
What a big play to Reese Brooks checking in. He's back out there again. Junior Gentry on the outside. Reese in the slot. Killingsworth Rolls out, throws in the middle of the field. Little miscommunication with Gentry there. Incomplete, 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, not only a miscommunication with Gentry, but that also looked like it was a bit of a miscommunication with Ray. Seemed like he was looking for the ball on the snap. Didn't happen.
3rd and 8. As they need the Vandegrift 45-yard line for a first down. 9:01. Clock stopped. Left to go in the first half. Vandegrift with a 23-0 lead here at Monroe Stadium. Week number 9 of the 2023 high school season. Here we go, 3rd down. Killingsworth flushed out of the pocket. Throws in the middle of the field, caught by Ramsey for a first down inside of Vandegrift. Pickup to Jordan Ramsey. Just like last week when you need a big play, that's who you go to, number 4. First down and 10. First time inside of Viper territory at the Viper 40-yard line. Dial up some more pressure. Adams throws in the corner of the end zone. Miles Coleman is in for a touchdown. 29-0.
Coleman ran a wheel route there from the backfield. Some miscommunication on the defense. Who was able to slip to the back corner, and a dot by the Louisville commit himself, Deuce Adams. That one puts the Vipers up 29-0.
Second passing touchdown of the game for Deuce Adams. That's his 21st touchdown of the season. Another extra point by Charlie Reed. It's 30-0, 7:21 left to go in the first half. You're watching Vandegrift versus Cedar Ridge on the iHSFAN Webcast Network. We'll be right back.
RJAC Pressure Washing, Epoxy and Stain. Veteran owned and operated, serving Central Texas for the last 10 years. Residential and commercial services available, here for all your decorative flooring needs. Call us at 512-593-8567. That's 512-593-8567.
Yeah.
The Lodge Poker Club is a members-only card club offering a wide range of daily and tournament gameplay. In Round Rock, just off exit 251 on I-35, the Lodge now boasts the largest card room in Texas with 82 tables, comfortable chairs, and 40 75-inch TVs. The Lodge provides fully trained dealers and on-site security with state-of-the-art camera system to ensure the comfort and safety of our members. Open 24 hours a day. More information at thelodgepokerclub.com or call us at 512-614-4045.
Miles Coleman hauls in his 10th touchdown of the season from 21 yards out. Vandegrift with a 30-0 lead. Cedar Ridge will call for a fair catch. On the kickoff, they'll start 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. 2 turnovers so far and a safety for the Cedar Ridge offense. Also a blocked punt and a touchdown as well. So Vandegrift getting it done in all 3 phases of the game. And the Cedar Ridge offense had a chance last drive. Reese Brooks checks in with a big catch. Get a big first down into Vandegrift territory by Jordan Ramsey. And then following play, we get a fumble by Andrew Johnson. Scooped up by David Overhauser and returned all the way to the 20-yard line and tack on an unsportsmanlike conduct. And there you have it.
Right, but you know what? I think it's important to realize you did some really good things on that last drive. Let's try to recreate them.
Killingsworth in at quarterback, 1st and 10. Back on the ground at Johnson. Spins out of a tackle. The ball's fumbled, but then it's picked up by a Cedar Ridge Raider for a first down. Johnny on the spot is Jake McGill.
The Vipers got themselves a touchdown on a fumble. We get the Raiders get themselves a first down on a fumble.
Seemed like it popped out.
It did look like it.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 36. Screen pass out to Ramsey. And they can't create an edge for him to get out of bounds, to get to the side,
Yeah, the ball just kind of carried him a little bit too close.
No gain on the play.
To that one-on-one block and not able to get anything there.
Second down and 10 from the Raider 36-yard line. They need their own 46 for a first down. 6:23 and counting left to go in the first quarter. Vandegrift with a 30-0 lead here in this 25-6A district matchup between unbeaten Vandegrift and winless Cedar Ridge. Killingsworth to pass on second down, throws in the middle of the field for Ramsey, just out of the reach. Third down.
And that one could have gone to the house. He had a full head of speed there. It didn't look like the safety was going to be able to catch him if he was able to get that. If Killingworth was able to fit that one in. Just a tough break to miss there. But you see that the holes are there. You see that the holes in the defense are there. You have to exploit them.
Third down and 10 for the Raiders.
For the Raiders to possibly go back to that one again.
This defense has been relentless for Vandegrift all night. Killingsworth on a direct snap, looks for a hole near the first down marker. Going to depend on the spot. And they're going to give it to him.
Yep.
Killingsworth takes matters into his own hands. Runs for 10.5 for a first down, and we got an injured Cedar.
And proud supporter of area schools, athletic programs, and booster clubs. The Texas Standard, Bush's Chicken. It's good, good, good.
I've always wanted an EV, but until I saw the sleek Ford Mach-E, I didn't know just how exhilarating it could be to drive one. The Mach-E is the perfect balance between power and utility. And with features like adaptive cruise control, in-dash entertainment screen, and lane monitoring, my daily commute to training is effortless. If you're looking to make the move to the Mach-E, visit Covert Ford in Austin, where you'll become part of the family. CovertFord.com.
If you're looking for a special medical spa to bring out the beauty that's in you, come visit us at Ginger Allure Med Spa. At Ginger Allure, we treat our staff and patients like family. We're here to embrace, enhance, and showcase your natural beauty with a full range of services such as injectables, laser treatments, permanent makeup, microblading, and more. We provide free consultations for all of our services to answer any of your questions. Visit us online at gingerallure.com or give us a call.
All right, first and 10. After the injury timeout on the field, Johnson takes the carry up to the 48-yard line, a pickup of 1, second down and 9. Injured player, the right guard Nick Ganster, who's been one of those senior leaders on this team. So we'll monitor that and see if he comes back into the game. Second down and 9, 5:25 and counting left to go in the first half. Vandegrift, 30-0 lead. Killingsworth throws in the middle of the field, just out of the reach of Riley Aguirre. Third down and 9.
Yeah, that one seemed like every option on that play was open, honestly. Tried to go for the deep shot there, trying to get much closer to the end zone or in just some kind of situation to be able to get some kind of points. But again, the quick offense, the no huddle, basically what they're running right now, seems to be very, very effective.
Third down and 9, they need the Vandegrift 43 for a first down. 3 wide. Killingsworth again with the direct snap. Gets into Vandegrift territory, and the football is loose again. And they're going to say he's down. So they will mark him down at the Vandegrift 48-yard line. Going to set up a 4th down and 4. Clock running under 5 minutes.
Yeah, Killingsworth was down there, but ball security needs to be a top priority for the rest of the game.
See if Cedar Ridge can get on the board here. It's getting late in the second quarter.
4:35 and counting left in the half. This one will back him up.
Yeah, Jackson Yanuzzi was tackled. Then you had the lineman for Vandegrift kind of holding him down there on the ground. They finally called it. So 1st and 20. Excuse me, 2nd and 18. 2nd and 18. Ball's at the Vandegrift 40. They need the Cedar Ridge 42 for a first down. Play action. Gets away from Klabundi. He is going to be sacked back at the 34-yard line, 36-yard line. A 4-yard loss. 3rd and long for the Vipers.
Yeah, Adams was able to get away from one, tried to step up, but the pressure was too much. They were able to bring him down. Great job, great showing by this defense right now. Backs him up even further.
The heart and soul of this Raider team. Still fighting, still clawing. Down 30 late in the second quarter. 3rd and 20 for the Vipers. Screen pass to Coleman. Pushed out of bounds by Christian Basildua at midfield. So a pickup of 12, 4th down and 8 from midfield. Drew Sanders looks like he's going to keep the offense on the field. Clock stop, 2:36 left in the first half.
Defense must stay disciplined here, not to jump on any hard counts.
So a drop kick by Adams. Will roll inside the 20 and be downed at the 15-yard line. So a 35-yard punt for Deuce Adams. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. 2:24 left to go in the first half. Down 30-0.
We'll see if we get another sighting of Reese Brooks again, see if he can make an impact, try to get them down the field with 2:24 left to go.
He's out there on the near side. Kind of keeping him in the slot, let Ramsey play the X. 1st and 10. Handoff to Josiah Ray, and he is swallowed back at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 2nd down and 13. This defense is everywhere.
Right.
Daniel.
And the running game is going to get that much more difficult, especially with the loss of Nick Gannister, one of your top linemen. I don't see him out there right now. So we hope that he's okay, absolutely. But that just makes your run game just that much harder.
2nd and 13 from the 12. Killingsworth hands off to Johnson.
Runners up at the state championship. They definitely want that one. They were so close. They want it. They want to be back in Jerry's world once again.
Yeah, big senior class. We had senior night here tonight at Monroe Stadium for the Vipers, and we saw a large class just like we saw at Dragon Stadium last week. So poised with experience to make a deep run here. 1st and 10, Killingsworth. Excuse me, 3rd and 13, Killingsworth. No gain on the play, 4th down.
And there will be another timeout by the Raiders. My apologies, by the Vipers.
And if you're Vandegrift, it's still the first half, so you want to score points and you want to keep working on some things. You know, after this, 2 games. Got Vista Ridge next week. Then a chance to complete another undefeated district season.
Yeah, I think we're going to continue to see their starters, at least for the rest of the half. Like you said, you want to be able to get points. You want to be able to make sure that you're cleaning up the little things as you continue to go into the playoffs and finishing out district play.
Hamilton will stand in his own end zone and punt it away to Miles Coleman, who is standing at the Raider 45-yard line. High snap, Hamilton gets it off. Line drive kick towards the sideline, out of bounds inside of the 30-yard line. And another short field for Vandegrift. We've been saying that all night, Emmanuel.
Yeah, we really have, and it's unfortunate. But like we talked about, this Vandegrift team has just been dominant in all three phases of the game. And special teams is no exception.
So Zayd Oliver will be the running back on this drive to start. Deuce Adams still in at quarterback, 2 passing touchdowns so far this evening. 1 to Coleman, the other 2 Eli Adams. 1st and 10 from the Raider 27. Adams. A little bit of time, checks down to Oliver, pushed out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, Adams wanted to go deep there. He wanted to take a shot, possibly into the end zone. Defense did a great job just staying in coverage, staying fluid, and not keeping their eyes in the backfield. Force them to take the check down. And now it's
as Oliver got out of bounds. Scoglin in motion. Adams chased by Malik Cousin. He gets out of that tackle. Runs out of bounds inside the 15, down to the 11-yard line. A 13-yard scamper for Deuce Adams. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Again, this defense is doing a great job staying in coverage. But it's important to be able, once you see that quarterback break contained, you need to be able to fly towards the ball.
Adams pulls it back, backpedaling, throwing, and what a catch by Jay Scoglin inside the 5 to the 3. That ball was caught on his shoelaces. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line, 44 seconds and counting left in the first half. Vipers trying to score quick. To Coleman. Touchdown. 36-0. Vandegrift.
Yeah, that one was rough. The defense, like as you mentioned, trying to go fast. They're trying to score points. Defense was not set there, was not too sure about what was going on, didn't have the play call. And the Vipers take advantage of it.
For his 5th extra point of the night. He's perfect, 5 for 5 for Charlie Reed. 35 seconds left to go in the first half. Vandegrift leads it 37. As we'd expect Josiah Ray to probably make a return here.
Right, I think it's important right now for Sam Robinson. Just tell his team, listen, do what you can right now. Once we get in this locker room, we'll regroup, we'll reassess, we'll come out with another fire under us for the 3rd quarter.
I mean, they even have the depth at kicker at Vandegrift. They got 3 kickers on the roster. As Calberer to kick off from the 40.
Not to mention what we just saw, a punter in Deuce Adams.
If you're a Cedar Ridge fan, don't feel bad. They do this to a lot of teams. They are the bully of 25-6A. Kick is caught by Ray at the 3-yard line. Fair catch. No time off the clock. 35 seconds left to go in the half. They'll start 1st and 10.
Your entire playbook is open right now, and that's what they need to think about in this last drive. Continue with the quick hitters, continue with the passing game, but if you want to keep this defense honest and run every now and then, you have that opportunity because you have the 3 timeouts.
Tuesday night will be live live at Bush's Chicken in Pflugerville, welcoming Panthers head coach Charles Taylor, plus Andrew Petter from the Georgetown Eagles and wide receiver Adrian Wilson of the Weiss Wolves. Tuesday nights, Under the Lights.
Tuesday nights at 8. Only on Talk 1370.
Favorite booster club or other 501c3 if you use him and you close on a property. We hope you will contact Brian for all of your real estate needs at 512-921-4490. Herman at remax.net. Visit Maze Street Boutique in Round Rock for all your shopping needs. Whether you're looking for a special gift or that perfect outfit that everyone will love, we have you covered. Come visit us in-store or shop us online at mazestreet.com. We appreciate your business and thank you for shopping local. Famous Bush's Sweet Tea. Bush's Chicken, proud supporter of area schools, athletic programs, and booster clubs. The Texas Standard. Bush's Chicken. It's good, good, good.
I've always wanted an EV, but until I saw the sleek Ford Mach-E, I didn't know just how exhilarating it could be to drive one. The Mach-E is the perfect balance between power and utility. And with features like adaptive cruise control, in-dash entertainment screen, and lane monitoring, my daily commute to training is effortless. If you're looking to make the move to the Mach-E, visit Covert Ford in Austin, where you'll become part of the family. covertford.com.
There's nothing quite like Central Texas high school football.
Beautiful day to play some football, boys.
Under the lights. Join IHS fans Rick Epstein and Jeff Power each week as they shine the spotlight on area high school football teams, players, and coaches. Tuesday night, we'll be live at Bush's Chicken in Pflugerville, welcoming Panthers head coach Charles Taylor, plus Andrew Petter from the Georgetown Eagles and wide receiver Adrian Wilson of the Weiss Wolves. Tuesday nights, Under the Lights. Tuesday nights at 8. Only on Talk 1370.
If you're looking for a special medical spa to bring out the beauty that's in you, come visit us at Ginger Allure Med Spa. At Ginger Allure, we treat our staff and patients like family. We're here to embrace, enhance, and showcase your natural beauty with a full range of services such as injectables, laser treatments, permanent makeup, microblading, and more. We provide free consultations for all of our services to answer any of your questions. Visit us
to 921-4490 or at Brian Kerman at Remax.net. Visit May's Boutique in Round Rock for all your shopping needs. Whether you're looking for a special gift or that perfect outfit that everyone will love, we have you covered. Come visit us in-store or shop us online at maysstreet.com. We appreciate your business and thank you for shopping local. RJAC Pressure Washing, Epoxy and Stain, veteran owned and operated, serving Central Texas for the last 10 years. Residential and commercial services available, here for all your decorative flooring needs. Call us at 512-593-8567. That's 512-593-8567. The Lodge Poker Club is a members-only card club offering a wide range of daily and tournament gameplay. In Round Rock, just off exit 251 on I-35, the Lodge now boasts the largest card room in Texas with 82 tables, comfortable chairs, and 40 75-inch TVs. The Lodge provides fully trained dealers and on-site security with state-of-the-art camera system to ensure the comfort and safety of our members. Open 24 hours a day. More information at thelodgepokerclub.com or call us at 512-614-4045.
Are you looking for a little something extra to get your business noticed? At Ideal Signs, they specialize in custom signage and large format digital printing in a variety of media. Their in-house design department can work with you to create custom artwork to your specifications. They'll work with you to conceptualize, design, and produce any custom projects or idea that you might have. Call 512-930-7446 or visit signsforsports.com. Ideal Signs, family owned and operated since 1969.
iHSFAN broadcast on YouTube. We greatly appreciate you being here tonight and tuning in to what has been not as stellar of a game as the Raiders would have hoped for, as I am joined now by cameraman and now on the mic, Mr. Michael Alvarez. Michael, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It was a little bit of a lopsided first half, you have to say. But, there's still a whole half to play. Hopefully the Raiders come out and try and make
We obviously know that I want to reiterate this as well. These Vipers are a very, very good football team. I mean, we talked about the commitments a little bit, but, just think about it, right? Both on the right side of the offensive line, both right guard and right tackle were all district selections. you know, there's a lot of other players who have big-time commitments.
I mean, yeah, you got Deuce Adams going to Louisville. You got Blake Frazier, big 77, going to Michigan. I mean, and then you got Miles Coleman going to North Texas. So, I mean, that offense is very stacked. That line is very big, very strong, very physical. But like you were saying earlier, they're just a really good football team. I mean, last year the state runners-up.
Right.
I was actually in high school when this team
all season, right? We've been here practically week in and week out, just kind of seeing this team evolve and continue to play there. What at least I've come to realize is that Coach Robinson, is not the type of coach to just let his team kind of take this without lighting them back up again in that locker room for this second half.
Yeah. I mean, the best thing I can see is just, try and control the clock as best they can, really. I mean, I'd like to see them come out and not be timid with the ball and kind of run 3 downs and expect to punt the ball. I want to see them take shots. I want to see them open up the field a little bit, open up the playbook a little bit, try and find something, get something going, get some type of momentum. I mean, and on the defensive side, just keep holding your ground as best as you can. I mean, you can limit the mistakes they're made on both sides of the ball, especially on special teams. So they can just do that, then there's no reason for this not to be competitive second half.
Right. And Nick Gannister, the one that we talked, it's another injury, unfortunately. We don't know if he's going to be able to come back for the second half. We don't know if they kind of kept him, off the field just to see the extent of it in the locker room. We'll see that, but that will directly impact how they're able to run the football, I think. They like to do a lot of draw plays. Killingsworth takes it himself. They like to do a lot of zone reads and things like that. But if you don't have a good push at the point of attack, you really run into a wall every single time.
Yeah, I mean, I also want to see them try and get Reese Brooks back into this offense. I mean, he had that huge big catch when he came out the witness protection program in the middle of the field, like mid second quarter, and that was all we really saw from him. So, I mean, he's their biggest target. He's arguably their best target. Find a way to get him more involved in the offense, and hopefully things can fly from there.
Exactly. This is not arguably, you can say that this is your best receiver on your squad, top 100 player according to the Austin American Statesman, second team all-district. I mean, this kid can play. You need to be able to incorporate him in your offense. Now, that is another question. Is this another injury? Is this something that's hindering him from playing? And so I think that's the important thing, really, is to see how he's looking. Of course, he is a junior, so he does have one more year.
Maki, visit Covert Ford in Austin, where you'll become part of the family. CovertFord.com.
There's nothing quite like Central Texas high school football.
Beautiful day to play some football, boys.
Under the lights. Join IHS fans Rick Epstein and Jeff Power each week as they shine the spotlight on area high school football teams, players, and coaches. Tuesday night, we'll be live at Bush's Chicken in Pflugerville, welcoming Panthers head coach Charles Taylor, plus Andrew Petter from the Georgetown Eagles and wide receiver Adrian Wilson of the Weiss Wolves. Tuesday nights, Under the Lights. Tuesday nights at 8. Only on Talk 1370.
If you're looking for a special medical spa to bring out the beauty that's in you, come visit us at Ginger Allure. At Ginger Allure, we treat our staff and patients like family. We're here to embrace, enhance, and showcase your natural beauty with a full range of services such as injectables, laser treatments, permanent makeup, microblading, and more. We provide free consultations for all of our services to answer any of your questions. Visit us online at gingerallure.com or give us a call at 512-709-0161. Ginger Allure Med Spa, the classic approach to a new you.
We're back to the iHSFAN Broadcast Network. You have the Vandegrift, the Vipers 37, Cedar Ridge Raiders still scoreless in this one. As there's a bit of a squib kick. That one's fielded at the 32-yard line. Taken all the way.
Interesting decision that, and definitely did not expect that, especially because I don't think Vandegrift really busted out any big runs on the kickoff or anything. But I mean, I guess anything here, anything there to try and get something going. But I mean, Vandegrift does start almost in plus territory there, so let's see how they can flip this around.
we go, starting at the 47-yard line. Adams still in the game. Handoff. And he is wrapped up for a gain of 2 yards.
Yeah, stack the box there a little bit. I think they sent 6 in. Stuff that one there.
Looked like that was number 54, Wyatt McKenzie, on the stop there. Empty set for the Vipers. 3 men in motion. Adams takes a snap, drops back, fires quickly. That pass is completed.
Wrapped up nicely there. Contained after the short catch.
It's now 3rd and 8. See if the Raiders can get off the field here.
So they'll send some pressure over the side, off the edges.
Fournier in motion. Adams takes a snap, a little bit of pressure, and completed right at the line to gain. Let's see if they'll give him that one. And they will. Number 6, George Farley with the catch.
So they sent in a weak side safety blitz there. Gave pressure, put pressure on Adams, and he just delivered a quick strike right at the first down line and sent his drive.
Yeah, pressure not able to get there in time. It's another first down for the Vipers. Adams takes a snap, hands off. Fournier up the middle. That one goes for about 6 yards. They're going to go quickly here.
Trips on the right.
Trips a bunch set to the right, empty set in the backfield. 2 out wide on the top of your screen. Adams, quick hitter. Fournier. Fournier is taken down by number 90, Jackson Yanusi.
Kind of what they've been doing all game, that quick tempo, that quick pace, trying to open up, trying to get the defense on their heels a little bit, and it worked there for that first down.
All right, and that one's for another first down, 9:36 and counting left in the third quarter. Ball's on the 31-yard line. They started at about the 47-yard line. And out to Fournier once again. Takes it, cuts up to the left side. And is dragged down. Looks like that was number 16. David Evangelista Torres.
Breaks off that initial tackle at the line, busts open for about a 15-yard gain there. Again, extends the drive a little bit. Good momentum here. Finally working the ball on the field.
Going no huddle right now. Not necessarily quick, but no huddle. Trips out to the left, empty set to the boundary. Adams looking left, decides to run it up and just slides down. He will be down at, call it the 11-yard line.
Again, more quick tempo. You've seen them a couple times this drive do a little 5 out, 5 wide.
Trips out to the right. Handoff. Up the middle. Good stop by the Raider defense. Not able to let him punch it in on the carry. Zayd Oliver on the carry. So he checks back out of the game.
Again, you see them run a little bit of tempo there. A little bit of quick movement, kind of mix it around a little bit. Keep the defense on their heels. And something they've done a good job here as they've worked this clock down about 5 minutes. And they're knocking at the door to get in the end zone.
Yeah, this clock is ticking fast. Fournier back in the backfield. 2 out wide. Adams looking that way. Looking. Now scrambles. Decides to take it himself. Runs out of bounds at about the 3-yard line.
You've seen that a couple times this game, as he's found a way to get outside the pocket a little bit when it kind of collapses, doesn't see anything open, and he had a chaser on the backside, found a way to make something out of nothing there, extend that play.
Yeah, good mark of a good quarterback is continue to keep your eyes downfield, see if the play develops, and you have that good internal plot. Figure it's not working, take it. Going to their jumbo set. Adams now.
Conservative, or are they going to try and bust open some big plays and try and make something happen?
Right. Energy on both sidelines is night and day right now. High and deep. Fumbled off the face mask. Has to pick it up. And that was Josiah Ray on the return. Not a great return. You're now backed up. You're back to the goal line. Let's see what they can do here.
Another buff punt on that. Another buff catch on these kickoffs again puts them in negative territory, deep on their own side of the field. And they have to dig themselves out of a hole now if they want to find anything. But still, first drive of the second half, see what this team can do.
Right, here we go. At the 9-yard line. Let's see, this one's going to be a long drive if they can get themselves some points. Killingsworth, the handoff, and just not much there. Malik Hamilton not able to find any kind of crease there, and he's met at the line and swallowed up, driven back for a 2-yard loss.
Again, ran to that big defensive front in the middle, couldn't find much, got shoved back. Now let's see what they pull out on second down. That you drop back a little further.
Killingsworth takes a snap, fires deep, and that's completed. Number 81. Good to call his name finally. Junior Gentry, 6'4", 200-pound senior, able to call that one in, and that's for a first down, and that's the plays that we're looking for, right? That's the quick hitters that you want and that your receivers can complete.
Looks like Vandegrift sent a little pressure up the middle, kind of got some one-on-one coverage there. Eventually able to beat his man. Good throw by Killingsworth. Extended this drive after a big loss after a loss on first down.
Pay attention to Brooks at the bottom of your screen. We have a flag down, a false start on the offense.
Tough there, big drive, big play to finally get another first down in this game, as you have very limited of those, and it gets negated here. As you lose 5 yards, you fall back to a 1st and 15.
Right. As we go, 6:42 left in the third quarter. Now 1st and 15. Once again, your two top receivers, Gentry to the top of your screen, Brooks to the bottom of it. Going back set, Killingsworth takes a snap, hands it off. There's not much there in the run game. That is Malik Hamilton. No, yes, Malik Hamilton, the junior carry. Not much there.
Like you've said all game, still haven't been able to find much in the run game. Pushes back outside of Killingsworth, kind of falling forward for a few yards.
Killingsworth not ready for the snap. Busted play, trying to find something. And Reese Brooks with a circus catch. My goodness, young man. Way to get up and bring that one down. He's feeling good about that one. Busted play, but hey, keep your eyes downfield. You're able to avoid the initial pressure. Now we got a first down.
Yeah, for the 5% delayed blitz there. Force up the middle, force Clemens without the pocket. Lobs one over the middle, lobs one over the top to his trusty receiver, Reese Brooks, and he comes down with another big catch of the night. He's only 2, but his 2 catches have made some noise with how he's had to catch them.
Right. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Killingsworth with the handoff, delayed handoff around the end. Iowa looks like he's getting pushed around.
Helmet on the ground.
Never wanted to. I believe that was number 20, Andrew Johnson, with the carry around the end.
I see why they want to keep running the ball. They want to try and keep the defense honest, but the biggest success they found is attacking that middle of the field. I think they get back to that. They keep making some throws over the middle. It will open up the run game, hopefully, so they can try and get some plus yardage there.
Takes a snap, drops back, looks, nobody there, able to find Brooks once again for another first down. Great job by Killingsworth. He felt the pressure come on both the left and the right side, stepped up, and even though somebody was dragged on his leg, he was able to complete the pass accurately enough to get a first down.
Good composure there by the young man. He found a way to keep his calm, not over react and jump out the pocket too quickly. Again, found his man Brooks over the middle where they found a lot of success.
Killingsworth once again takes it himself. Goes around the end.
Does a good job.
Very nice pickup of about 6 yards.
Does a good job of reading his blocks there. Bounces out for a few extra yards on the outside.
Yeah, shout out to the 2 receivers, Brooks and Ray. Or my apologies, Brooks and Ramsey. Being able to get some great blocks there for their quarterback.
Again, where they found most success on the run game is from Killingsworth using his legs. A little read option there.
This will have to be the Killingsworth drive, for being completely honest. Hand up the middle. And he breaks down to the left side, and he's got some room. One man to beat. Woo! And number 21, Malik Hamilton, getting shifty there. He's able to bust that one open all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, finally a big run play for them in this game. He runs into the defender right over the middle, kind of bounce off each other, finds a way to break the tackle, and flips out for more extra yards down the field.
Biggest play of the game so far, 24 yards. It's 2 out wide to the top of your screen. Killingsworth takes it himself, and that one will be wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
This has been the best drive that the Raiders have put together this game. Hopefully they can find a way to put some points on the board.
Raiders in the red zone for the first time. 3:15 and count at the top. We have not what you want in what looks to be your best drive of the game so far.
False start, I believe. Second time this drive, they've fallen back on a false start.
Yep, and to be completely honest, it's been a relatively penalty-less game from the Raiders. They've been able to clean that up well. This drive just kind of not as well as they want.
But I mean, hey, last time they lost 5 yards in a false start. The next play they gained about 15. So hopefully they can find a way to do that here.
Killingsworth takes a snap, pressure, and not able to do much there. As number 13. Number 13, Hollister Stevens on the sack there. Killingsworth, just had no time in the pocket. Looks like he wanted to go deep. Just not able to happen, and it's 4th down. But the offensive unit stays on the field.
I mean, as soon as he looked up, there was pressure in his face. Not much he could do there. He sent a blitz on 2 edges. He came unblocked, and
this one is the definition of playing behind the sticks. And yes, head coach Sam Robinson will take a timeout here, as will we, on the iHSFAN Webcast Network, presented to you by Colbert Ford.
If you're looking for a special medical spa to bring out the beauty that's in you, come visit us at Ginger Allure Med Spa. At Ginger Allure, we treat our staff and patients like family. We're here to embrace, enhance, and showcase your natural beauty with a full range of services such as injectables, laser treatments, permanent makeup, microblading, and more. We provide free consultations for all of our services to answer any of your questions. Visit us online at gingerallure.com or give us a call at 512-709-0161. Ginger Allure Med Spa, the classic approach to a new you.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Here we have the Vandegrift Vipers 44, Cedar Ridge Raiders 0. But they are driving right now. However, they're playing behind the sticks by a lot as it's 4th and 23. Killingsworth takes the snap, look deep. Pressure on him, and he's not able to get away.
Back-to-back sacks. Killingsworth again found pressure basically as soon as he looked up. Had to try and find a way to get outside that pocket. Didn't get much there.
Number 12, Andrew Roulette is the one with the sack. And it's a turnover on downs.
Looks like they had a great drive on their hands, best drive they've had all game, and then back-to-back sacks for big losses, especially one on fourth down there to turn the ball back over to the Vipers was definitely not what you want to see there. They sent pressure both times, weren't able to pick it up.
And it looks like we have ourselves a quarterback change. Number 9, Drew Mestamaker. He gives that one a handoff to Zaid Oliver.
So it looks like we've seen everything we will see tonight from Louisville commit Deuce Adams, as it looks like a lot of that deep rush the Vipers have is on the field now.
Less than a minute left in the third quarter. 3 to the bottom of your screen. 2 men in motion. Mestamaker takes the snap, hands it off, right up the middle. He will get past the 50-yard line now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line.
Might be the quarter there as we run down to about the 20-second mark in this third quarter.
Looks like it will be, as there seems to be no real urgency to run a play here. 10 seconds left. There's 5. And there is the horn. That is the end of the third quarter. When we come back, we have the fourth quarter ready for you on the iHSFAN Webcast Network, presented to you by Covert 4.
Longtime McNeil parent Brian Kerman is a realtor who works for RE/MAX Capital City. Brian is involved in helping Round Rock families buy, sell, invest, and lease properties in the greater Austin area. He has been doing so for over 24 years. As a thank you to the community, he will be honored to donate $1,000 to your favorite booster club or other 501c3 if you use him and you close on a property. We hope you will contact Brian for all of your real estate needs at 512-921-4490 or at briankerman@remax.net.
Welcome back to the iHSFAN Broadcast Network, presented to you by Covert Forward. As we start the fourth quarter, Vipers 44, Raiders 0. Mestamaker takes the snap, hands it right up the middle, and a cut to the outside, and that's number 21, Fournier.
Sweet move on the inside, cut off, put my man on the ground there, and he found a couple extra yards there too. Great to see plays like that from these young men.
Still going with the no-huddle offense here. Mestamaker takes the snap, catches it with one hand, looks for a deep shot, and he's got it. And it is caught. Touchdown, Vipers. And it's number 6, George Farley, with the reception. And that was the definition of a bust in coverage. Defense in the flat, kind of sucked up to the flat, saw the motion man go out for a route. Farley just sneaks behind the defense and is wide open.
Yeah, they sat a guy on the flat, had someone pop out, run a little 5-yard out, which brought the safety up. He slips in the backfield, finds himself wide open, extends his lead to 50.
And the extra point is good as well. And we will be right back with the Cedar Ridge Drive on offense, presented to you by Covert Ford on the iHSFAN Webcast Network.
Bush's Chicken is a proud supporter of area schools, athletic programs, and booster clubs, with stores in Cedar Park, Round Rock, Georgetown, both North and South Austin, and our newest store serving Pflugerville and Hutto. Bush's serves the Texas standard in real hand-battered fried chicken and crispy tenders, tasty rolls, and that famous Bush's sweet tea. Bush's Chicken, proud supporter of area schools, athletic programs, and booster clubs. The Texas standard. Bush's Chicken. It's good, good, good.
All right, George Farley picks up the touchdown, 51-0. Vandegrift here at Monroe Stadium. 11:23 left to go in the fourth quarter. Charlie Reed will be kicking back to Cedar Ridge. Cedar Ridge stalled on their last offensive drive. Had first down from the 15-yard line. A false start and a couple of sacks pushed them back all the way to the 43-yard line. Cedar Ridge, where Vandegrift took over. Ray fumbles the kickoff again. Has to retreat from the 10. He's going to be brought down at about the 12-yard line. After such a strong showing on the returns last week against Manor, Ray's had some trouble lately with some of those kickoffs.
Yeah, this one hasn't been the game that he's hoped for so far. A couple fumbled kicks on the return. They start at the 11-yard line.
So LeCompte will come in for this drive. Now 4 wide. 1st and 10. Hand off to Andrew Johnson. Trying to get something going. Picks up 3. 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, the defense is playing the box very well. They're playing a 3-man down front and able to run 3 linebackers at the same time. They close fast.
It's speed up and down for this team on all 3 phases of the football. 2nd down and 7. LeCompte back on the ground to Johnson, who gets up to the 18-yard line, setting up a 3rd down and 3. 10:30 and counting left to go in the ball game. Cedar Ridge leads at 51-0. Vandegrift, leads at 51-0.
Number 22, Quincy Coulter, I want to say. My apologies if I got that wrong. Quincy Coulter, the senior, comes in for this one.
They'll call it 3rd and 3. On the ground, a Coulter. They try to do an RPO. And LeCompte looked like he wanted to grab it at the last second, and Coulter was already met in the backfield by Porter Udy and Ian Witt. 4th down and 8. A 5-yard loss on that carry.
Looks like we'll have the punt unit come out for this one. Yeah, don't want to give up the ball here, especially in the red zone.
Yeah, you knew it was going to be a tough one coming into this game, going up against Vandegrift. Again, have not allowed a touchdown since September 29th, and the Raiders got close. They got to the 15-yard line. They were moving the football and getting a bunch of first downs, and then you know, those old bugaboos came back to bite him. A false start, and then it led to Vandegrift dialing up the pressure and brought two blitzes and got 2 sacks. Turned the ball over on downs for the Raiders, but still fighting, still trying. We've got the second string quarterback for Vandegrift in there now, as Deuce Adams' night is complete. Go for 3 touchdowns.
Will Hamilton back to punt.
Yeah, Hamilton has got a ball get over his head for its safety, has had a punt blocked for a touchdown. Been a tough night for him as well, for this entire Cedar Ridge crew. They're back in action next week against Round Rock. High snap, gets it off. This one is going to take a Cedar Ridge bounce. It is picked up by Blaine Becker, and Becker brings it out to the Vandegrift 49-yard line. Looks like they're going to put it down at midfield at the 50.
Yeah, and that looked like it was number 23, Devon Crank, made a big hit on the returner there. Here we go, defense right back on the field.
All right, so actually move the football back. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line of Vandegrift. 9:06 left to go in the ball game. They lead by 51. Mestamaker. Hands off to Sullivan. Sullivan gets down to the Raider 45-yard line. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, and again, you know, it's something that I mentioned, but this Viper team has no reason to throw the football realistically. They can continue to run this clock out.
Mestamaker takes the snap, feeds it to Sullivan, picks up a yard on forward progress, 3rd down and 2. Defense still competing as always for Sam Robinson. A couple of substitutions in there for the Raiders, as Jabril Soyemi has checked in, as well as David Krause and John Rupert. Also have Ethan Alexander in there at safety as well. Screen pass, check down to Chilton, and he's going to run down the sideline for a 44-yard touchdown, 57-0. Vandegrift. Just a quick screen play on the sideline, and Chilton took off for a touchdown. 7:36 left to go in the ball game. Vandegrift an extra point away from it being 58-0 here at Monroe Stadium. Kick is good. 58-0, 7:36 left to go in the ball game. Next week, Vandegrift will take that unbeaten record to Vista Ridge at Gupton Stadium. This will be our last game with you on the iHSFAN Webcast Network. You can pick up the Round Rock broadcast next week from Kelly Reeves with Dave and Evan Carter. And then Ike Kohler and company will have McNeil for you in week 11.
Those words break my heart, Alan. The last one here with you. But it has been a season and a half. I've frankly enjoyed it, enjoyed every second of it. As as number 27, Noah Campera, I believe, is the one kicking off here.
Calberer to kick off deep.
There you go.
7:36 left to go in the ball game. 58-0 is your score. Vandegrift with the lead. High kick. Fair catch called for by Ray. And the Raiders will start 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line, trying to be the first team to score a touchdown in the month of October against these Vipers. 3 points last week against Round Rock, 3 points the week before, and then a touchdown and a missed extra point against Maynard on the 29th. There's a bye week mixed in there somewhere. Again, next week, your Raiders take on the Round Rock Dragons. A little bit of drama brewing in 25-6A for those final 2 playoff spots. Looks like Round Rock and Vandegrift will have 1 and 2 locked up. 1st and 10, LeCompte hands off to Coulter, and he is slammed by David Overhauser to the ground for no gain. He'll quickly check out. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, big stop there. Just not able to get anything going in the ground game. So you stop for no gain. 2nd and 10. 7 minutes left to go.
LeCompte back on the ground to Coulter, who's got a room to run. Pushes the pile all the way out to midfield. A 26-yard run for Quincy Coulter, 27 yards. And that is the biggest play of the ball game for the Raiders, who are now in Vandegrift territory. 6:50 and counting left to go in the ball game. Again, as we mentioned, playing for pride here.
Right. Great job by the left side of the offensive line, able to create a hole.
1st and 10. LeCompte keeps it to the 40, to the 35, to the 20. Pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Max LeCompte keeps it himself.
Great job by the young man. Even I was fooled on that one. I saw the running back get kind of stuffed up at the line. I said, oh, that's for another no-gainer. And he takes that one down into the red zone.
A 41-yard pickup for Max LeCompte. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Here come the Raiders, trying to break that streak of Vandegrift. 6:27 left to go in the ball game. LeCompte to Rema Fianja, who checks in. Had that 61-yard touchdown last week. Picks up a yard, 1st and goal from the 7. Are they going to stay on the ground, or do they want to throw something out? But again, a couple of substitutions as R.J. Cadile has checked into the near side. Josiah Ray will be with him. On the far side is Jake McGill. So no Brooks, no Ramsey, no Gentry. On the ground, a Coulter. Inside the 5. Push back, and they say the ball is loose. Are they going to mark him down is the question. It's Vandegrift football. So twice now, the Raiders have gone inside the red zone and come up with nothing.
A very, very tough break there. They were very close to breaking that streak that you mentioned, Alan.
Yeah, they were able to make some big chunk plays on the ground. It looks like Junior Gentry, Reese Brooks, and Jordan Ramsey will be out for the rest of the ball game. They were not in on that final drive. So the Raiders come up empty once again. 5:40 left to go in the ball game. Vandegrift with a 58-0 lead, looking to go 8-0 on the season. And now Brulette checks in at quarterback. That ball is handed off to Tate Stevens, and then he is stopped by Ethan Alexander. So again, we're seeing both teams now going to their depth, both teams playing their 3rd string quarterback. LeCompte for the Raiders, Roulette for the Vipers. Now we'll kind of see Vandegrift run this clock down as they're still in the huddle with about 10 seconds left to go on the play clock. Under 5 minutes left to go in this one. Hand off back to Stevens, pushed back after a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, like you talked about,
Marley Mendez in on the stop.
They're going to run this clock down, as much as they want to, as much as they can, really. And if the Raiders hope to get another possession, I think they'll have to get themselves a turnover. If any.
Ball is just shy of the 42-yard line. If you see the Ridge, you just want a clean snap. On the ground to Rema Fianja, who's got the first down up to the 41-yard line. Michael Rema Fianja checks in, picks up a first down, 1st and 10.
We got 2 minutes and counting left in this one.
That elusive touchdown is 59 yards away for the Raiders, who are down to 1 timeout as well. Caudil and Ray to the near side. McGill to the top. On the ground, a Coulter and another fumble. And they'll say he's down for a 1-yard loss. Clock running, 90 seconds left to go in the ball game. Again, next week, the Raiders will still be looking for their first district win of the season as they'll be taking on the Round Rock Dragons from Kelly Reeves Athletic Center. 7 o'clock next Friday, the 27th. Evan and Dave Carter will have that call for you on the Round Rock channel. Keeper for LeCompte. Runs into a brick wall. That is Joe Girarsi. Stopped 4 yards short of the first down. 50 seconds left to go in the ball game.
3rd down here. Will they start to air this one out a little bit?
Vandegrift looking for the shutout. Their first of the season. They'll take the snap with 30 seconds. Ray on the jet sweep, trying to turn the edge. Vipers everywhere, led by Luke Bueller. Might have a chance for one more snap. But I think that's going to do it. They finally do put the football down. 4 seconds. LeCompte on the ground, a Coulter in the Vandegrift territory. Tackled by Girarsi again, and that is the ball game. A dominant performance by the Vandegrift Vipers. They win this one 58-0. Go to 8-0 on the season, 5-0 at 25-6A. Sit atop the district, and for all intents and purposes, will be playing the 4th seed out of 26-6A in the first round of the playoffs in a few weeks. And they look as good as ever, Emmanuel.
Yeah, they really do. Like you said, this was a dominant performance from start to finish, realistically, in all 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, and special teams, they were on this one. They knew the job, they knew the mission, they knew what they had to do, and they executed perfectly. There were a few things that could have been cleaned up on the point of the Vipers, but when you win by 58, I think those things are easy to kind of look over.
They do this to a lot of teams, so if you're a Cedar Ridge fan, don't feel too bad. They've done this to every team that they've played this season, and they now, in their last 2 games, outscored their opponents 101-3.
Yeah,
have not allowed a touchdown as they go into the game next week for over 30 days when they take the field next week at Gupton against Vista Ridge. It'll be 30 days since they've given up a touchdown.
Right, and that's not just a mark of a really good offensive unit, but it's a really good defensive unit as well. They're able to hold their other teams to very little points, and they turn it on. I mean, we talk about this offense, the Adams to Adams connection, brother and brother. Coleman also has himself an impact in the game. Oliver as well, some hard running on the ground. Yeah, this one is the mark of a really good football team.
Yeah, they use their entire roster, top to bottom. They use 3 different quarterbacks. They used about 4 different running backs, a ton of different receivers, all sorts of defensive tackles. They used 3 different kickers tonight. I mean, this is the standard if you're in Central Texas. You talk about Westlake and Lake Travis, Vandegrift, Dripping Springs. I mean, these are the teams that set the standard. Round Rock every single year, perennial playoff teams, perennial playoff pushes. And you know what? No slouch to Cedar Ridge. They're coming off of a 10-year playoff streak as well. It's a down year for them, and it happens to every program, and they'll be back. They will, but it's just not their year this year, and that's fine. But for Vandegrift, it'll be really interesting to see how they respond after going to the state final last year against DeSoto. And again, they look like they're on a track to their, again, because they're still hungry for it as well, especially those juniors and sophomores that were on the team last year. They want a chance to go back up to Dallas and try to bring one home here to 4 points and do what Westlake did. 2019, 2020, and 2021, 3 straight state titles with Kate Klubnik.
Yeah, no, you're very right. I think it really is something to be mindful of, the fact that this isn't everywhere. This isn't a common occurrence, but like you said, this is the standard. And from what we've seen from the Vipers this entire year, it looks like they have themselves a date with Jerry World coming soon. But we talked about it earlier in the broadcast. There's a lot of seniors on this squad. They had a big showing tonight for senior night. I think this is the right amount of mix between youth and experience for them to make a deep run.
Yeah, Drew Sanders, over 100 wins here at Vandegrift since 2009. He's made some deep playoff runs. He's looking for that first championship, and I saw the team last year, and that was a good team, but this one is just faster. I mean, this is just a fast team on all levels. Miles Coleman, Zade Oliver, Deuce Adams, Eli Adams, and then you start going on to the defense, the corners, the safeties, the linebackers. I mean, this is a very talented team, so I'm interested to see how they finish up, and at the end of the day, they're in our district, so we want to root for them if they make a little playoff push. So for everybody involved in the broadcast, Michael Alvarez, Emmanuel Ramirez, I am Alan Cepeda. Thank you so much for joining us this season for the Cedar Ridge home broadcast. Again, you'll end your season, Dave Carter and the Round Rock crew next week, and then Ike Kohler and company against McNeil on November 3rd, week 11 as well from Kelly Reeves. Thank you so much for a wonderful season. Vandegrift, 58-0 over your Raiders. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.